Java programming. In this session, you will learn how to create a GUI programming, that is graphical user interface programming, using the swing class which is present in Java. We will be importing the swing class. Now, what is a GUI programming? How can we summarize it? It has two parts. First is creating the application window. And in the application window, we are going to have maybe a text box or a label or to begin with the buttons, etc. So that is the interface we are going to have. We will be designing the window. Once you have designed the window, then you add the code to make it event-driven programming. So here you press the button there is a text box. I enter some information into that, some numbers, and I press the button and it will do some calculation and display the result. So we are dealing, therefore, in this GUI programming, we are dealing with what is called the event-driven programming. Pressing a button is an event. So we will learn more of that, and we will take a concrete example and learn how to design a GUI program. So what do we need, therefore, to do this? We need a frame with a particular size of width and height. In that frame, we are going to place all these various components. And the next question is, how do I do this? We import javax.swing library. This is the class which has a lot of methods. So which has a tool called JFrame. We are going to use specifically the tool JFrame or the class JFrame, which is part of javax swing library. So therefore JFrame has some methods. We are going to inherit these methods like the size of the window, or to make it visible, or to exit, to end the program. We need some methods, and these are present in the JFrame class, and we are going to inherit those and use them in my Windows programming. So these are the three functions immediately we are going to use. Set size, I give the width and the height. Make it visible, say true. And then default close operation, say this method is used to exit from the program. Let us say what it is in concrete. So these are the common methods of swing component which we are going to use immediately in this program. Set size, again we give width and the height. Then add, so we make a container or a frame, and in that container we need to have various components, as I mentioned, like the text box, the labels, and the buttons, etc. So to do that, we are going to use this method, add method, and add particular component, maybe a button, maybe a text box, or a label, etc. And here, after doing all that, we have to make it visible. To make it visible, I invoke this method, set visible, and give true here. So it wants a parameter true. It comes with false. Default value is false, but I have to give true to make all the components visible and make it event driven. So let us take a simple example. That is, we are going to write a program called Java C2F.java. So we are going to write that, and then in this program what we are going to do is we are going to enter temperature in the centigrade and press the button to compute. So it has to convert that into Fahrenheit. So this is a very simple program, but that will help us to understand how to implement GUI programming. So to do that, I create a class called C2F. Extends JFrames. In other words, it inherits the properties or the methods of JFrame, which I mentioned just now. Three of those methods it is going to use. Then we created two constants here, width and height. Then this is the constructor here, C2F. This is the class here. This is the class constructor. So I got this is going to be the title. It will come on the frame on top. And conversion of temperature. Then I set size of the window, width and height is given, as you see, 300 and 120. Then here at the end, make it visible, and here I have got to press exit to come out of the program. So then I have got the main program. In the main program, I create an object CF of the type C to F. That's all. So this is the complete program. I've got the class here. This is the class constructor, and this is the main program in which I am going to create an object of the type C to F, and we compile this program and execute this program. When you do that, we get only this much. As you see, conversion of the temperature as it is here, conversion of heading here, and this is of the width and height 300 and 120, does not contain anything. This much. This is the first stage in designing my GUI. Now in the next section, we are going to add various components into that, and third session we are going to add the code to make it action driven, and with that we complete this whole exercise. So this is the outcome of the code we have written just now.